Today our topic is about Zuljinah, whose name was Murtajis. Zuljinah was the horse of Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam. The original name of Zuljinah was Murtajis, and he was purchased by Prophet Muhammad Alaihis Salam from an Arab named Haris. It features prominently in the traditional retelling of the story of the Battle of Karbala. It is thought to have been a white stallion.
The Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ brought Zuljinah from an Arab named Haris. Just after the transaction of buying was over, the Arab demanded the payment once again. The Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "I've already paid you once, so why do you demand it again?" The Arab argued and told the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to bring a witness about his payment. But the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ told them that there was nobody present at the time of the payment except Haris and the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. So how can I bring you a witness? Suddenly a companion named Hazima came there, and when he knew about the matter, he affirmed that the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ had done his payment, and that he was the witness. But the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ told him that he was not present at the time of the payment, and asked him why he confirmed the matter.
So Hazima said, "O Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, my parents be sacrificed for you. We confirm everything you said, your prophethood, the descent of Hazrat Jibreel alayhis salam, the divine decrees, and all the other things. So it is impossible for us to imagine that you are lying for such a trifling matter. That is why I declare with confidence that you have paid." The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was pleased with the faithfulness of Hazima and said, "O Hazima, from now onward your own witness will be considered equal to two witnesses." From that time Hazima was given the title of Ausul Shahadatain, a man of double testimony. From here we learn that it was the divine will of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ that the news of this quarrel should spread among the Arabs, and so that everybody should know that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has purchased Zuljinah, or a horse, and that horse was later given to Hazrat Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam. The other thing was that one man was given like the testimony was equal to two persons, because he has a solid
Faith
belief
in the
Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. So similarly, as Imam Ali alayhi salam, when he went for Bagh-e-Fidak, and he testifies about,
he was a witness for Bibi Fatma Salamun Alaiha.
His witness was not being accepted
His
at that
witness
time.
was denied at that time.
Yeah.
The reason for naming the horse as Murtajis is that the sound of his neighing was very loud and sweet, which distinguished him from other horses, and the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ himself used to ride that horse very much.
According to the legend, when Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam was a mere child and learning to crawl, he used to go frequently to the stable of Zuljinah and look at him. Once the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said that this grandson was looking curiously at the horse, as if some mysterious conversation was taking place, so he asked the child if he wished to ride the horse.
Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam answered that he wanted to ride the horse. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ ordered the horse to be saddled. When Imam Hussain ibn Ali alayhi salam approached the horse, however, the horse suddenly lowered itself to the ground to allow the boy to mount him.
All those watching were pleased at the sight, except for one. Tears began to flow down Prophet Muhammad ﷺ's cheeks. When asked why, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ replied, "You are not aware of what I foresee. A day will come when my grandson will not be able to keep himself in the saddle due to his extremely wounded condition, and this very horse, Murtajis, will then dismount my grandson on the burning sand of the desert of Karbala with the same consideration, stooping on his forelegs and sitting on the ground as he has just done here." So from here we learn that this horse knew that a little boy wants to ride, as nobody directed him, and he sat down for his rider. And the rider wants to mount on the horse, and this horse show a special respect for him and express like the obedience and love for him, and show the divine inspiration. So that's how the noble horse followed the divine decree and pleased God's prophet and our third Imam, Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam. The second thing, it looks like a miracle over here, is because Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam was just learning to crawl, and he might be 2 to 3 years old, and at that age the child is very much afraid of the big animals like the horse. But over here Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam wants to mount on that, on the Zuljinah, and because Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam knew one day he had to ride this noble beast in his last battle of Karbala.
And the holy Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam is quoted to have said on the day of Ashura, O my dear Zuljinah, kneel down a little to enable myself to roll down to the ground. I know that you are hungry and thirsty along with me. Pardon me, my dear Zuljinah, for Hussain is helpless. May the Lord bless you.
The faithful animal, which was itself hungry, thirsty, and wounded, spread its legs in such a way that the godly soul, one of the most brilliant stars of the heaven of divinity, slid himself down.
It is said that on that day of Ashura, when Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam was killed, then Zuljinah came back to Khaimah in order to give the news of this tragedy to all the ladies of the Ahlul Bayt and Imam Zain Alaihis Salam, and then went back to the battlefield. The kuffar tried to capture Murtajis, as everybody wanted to have the horse of the Prophet Muhammad Alaihis Salam. It is said that at the time the Zuljinah was alive, the kuffar were not able to disgrace the body of Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam, because he started running around the body of Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam. He ran so fast that he killed about 20 to 25 kuffars who came in his way. He did not let the kuffars come near the body of Imam Hussain Alaihis Salam. In doing so, he was badly injured and died.
As the enemies of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Wasallam and Ahlul Bayt Alaihis Salam, and the antagonists of the Azadaris were always against it, they were busy deriding and opposing the processions of Zuljinah. But one thing they never got was that at humanity level we are petting an animal, showing that we love animals. 2. We do not harm anybody, not even animals. When you people watch juloos, you will see everybody come, big and small, children of all ages, to elders, showing love even for an animal. They touch the animal, they pet the Zuljinah, the horse. So we the lovers of Ahlul Bayt not only love humans but also nature and animals.